Welcome to the Lisa Goodman Show. And every week I have the honor of interviewing game changers in the wellness arena. And today I have Sara Cullen. She is the founder of GEM, and you are going to learn about this product. It's a food-based supplement, and you know how much I'm a supplement junkie. I absolutely love what she's put together, and it's really one of a kind, isn't it? So congratulations, first of all.
Thank you so much.
And welcome to my show.
Thanks for having me. It's great to be here.
So tell me just a little bit about, just the background of you. I know you had some health issues, right? Was it growing up or was it later in life?
Yeah, so it actually happened in my mid-20s and it was out of nowhere. I've always been a relatively healthy person. And then all of a sudden, I actually started waking up with these random swellings. So like my face would be swollen. I had metabolism issues. My skin started breaking out. I had really low energy and severe fatigue. And I was like, what's happening? And, I'm always someone who I thought I ate well, I exercise and whatnot. And so I started going to the doctor, getting blood tests and allergy tests. And ultimately, I found out, surprisingly, that I was simply nutrient deficient in a few things.
Interesting. So the doctor did a nutrient deficiency test.
And
that's really...
And I found out I was sensitive to a lot of foods, like soy and corn and wheat that overwhelm our daily calories already.
Right.
And so for the first time in my life, ironically, I'm a vitamin skeptic. I turned to the vitamin aisle to try to help fill the gaps in my diet.
Right.
And couldn't find
how
anything.
Overwhelming was that?
It was just like, where do I even begin?
Yeah.
And the crazy thing is you don't really know what's inside. Like, what is a vitamin?
Yeah.
And when you really start questioning that and where they actually come from and how they're made, and a lot of it, because it's an unregulated industry, you don't actually know what's inside of it. The labels are very misleading.
I know, and the fillers, the synthetics,
tons. I mean,
is there even as much of what RDA they say it is? There isn't, right? A lot of times with these vitamins,
right. But even the RDA, that's a whole other topic. But yes, you don't
on the
really
bottle,
know.
It says 5,000 IU of vitamin D. Is it really 5,000, right?
Right.
So you're not sure.
And I think that was, and that was sort of like my aha moment, is like, we really need to, we all believe food as medicine, but how do we really do that?
Right.
And so I actually started turning to these plants that are tough to get in our everyday diet, things like spirulina and chlorella, these super nutrient dense and sustainable plants, and that's actually what nursed me back to life. But taking a spoonful of spirulina is not something that's like, hey, everyone do this. Like, it's like not quite delightful experience. So it was like, okay, how can we create a product that really, is a convenient and delicious way to start to get these different plants? And, I believe we really need to get these vitamins from, whole foods as well.
Yeah.
And that's the most important part. So many vitamins and how they're made today are through sort of a reductionist lens.
Yeah.
It's like, let's take vitamin A plus B plus C, let's shove it into a capsule and that's your complete nutrition. And that's not how it works. You need these other phytonutrients and bioactive compounds from the foods itself to actually have the vitamins work in your body and to absorb the best. So that was sort of like the fundamental idea behind, building this initial product. So it's been
like, so how long does it take? How long did it take to actually put the product to market? A couple of years?
I mean, I've been dreaming of this. I mean, I've been obsessed with how we nourish ourselves for a long time, all of my life, really. But I started working on this, obviously, when I had my own health issues that started to happen. And that was really in the summer of 2017. So I started working on this full time. Yeah, it's been over almost 2 years, I guess.
Wow.
So it's been...
And it's regulated, your product.
So we are a food product, and that's what's so special. We're actually FDA regulated. We everything that's in our product is on our label. We're 13 real food ingredients. We have no fillers, no binders, no preservatives, no added sugar, natural flavorings. It's just these 13 real plants that actually give you vitamins and minerals. So our iron comes from curry leaf. Our vitamin D comes from mushroom, and that is and it's delivered to you in one bite. And so one bite daily gives you kind of all of the nutrients that you need to get.
I can't comprehend that one bite. It's a little bite.
It's a little bite.
It's not even a big bite. Yeah. Like, I mean, a kid could easily eat this, but it just seems like all of those nutrients in that little bite is like, wow.
Yeah. And
That's
from
incredible.
Whole Food.
And from Whole Food, right. It's like the best of all worlds to come together.
And you're getting so much more than an average vitamin, right? So you're getting things like ashwagandha, which is really great for stress. You're getting things like chlorella, which is an awesome heavy metal detoxifier. Spirulina, of course, and astaxanthin, which is, a really powerful antioxidant also from red algae that is really great for beauty and skin and hair. So you're getting, so much more that I think women really need, and it's designed for women to really kind of solve the issues that plague us most.
That was the question. So it is designed for women, and so it's a product with just one product with different flavorings at the moment.
At the moment, yes.
Okay. So there's a mint and a lemon.
Peppermint and a lemon.
Or peppermint and lemon. Okay. Will you design something for men?
It's a great question. We get asked all the time.
Right.
And it's actually great for men too. We do have male customers. If anything, I think there might be things missing that men need every day that women do not. But for the most part, we are considering it. And I think for us, it's about building this product with the woman's, voices and experience and needs at the center of it. So we want to evolve with her and make sure that she feels her best. And that's like our priority. And then I think from there, we'll see where it takes us. Yeah.
What is like the age demographic that you're finding that people are gravitating towards this? Is there a specific?
It's really interesting. We 25 to 34 and over 55.
Over
we'll
55.
See. Yes, so it's interesting.
That's
we have
me.
quite a gap, and no, we have actually people across all ages. But I would say those are our two biggest ones. I mean, it's not designed as a prenatal, so we do have a little bit of a drop off, I think, in that age range.
Right.
But we're finding that those two happen to be
like
just interesting.
That is really interesting.
Yeah.
Wow. I mean, so are there any, vitamins and minerals in here that you would be missing? I mean, because it's hard to put all of it into a little bite. No?
Totally. We, based off of what Americans eat, our diets, we looked at sort of the common deficiencies that we have. And so,
what
things
are
like K2, vitamin D, we're working inside all day.
Yeah.
A lot of our Bs, just because of our stress levels, maybe we're drinking a lot at night, all these things that deplete your vitamin Bs. A lot of us are vegan.
So there's B12.
Vegetarian. So there's B12. You have, magnesium is a huge one for women.
Yeah.
Omegas, you have a little bit of omegas as well.
Yeah.
And
iron,
so much more. We have iron.
From spirulina
and again, we have more than just these vitamins and minerals, right?
Yeah.
We have these other things that you don't see on a label, these enzymes, these amino acids that you get from, and these other, bioactive compounds that you get from spirulina and chlorella that do so much good for you.
Right.
And so that's the idea, is just, I think completing your nutrition is really diversifying the sources in which it comes from.
Right.
And, making sure that your diet has a different, you can't just get a diverse amount of vitamins and minerals all from the same sources.
Right.
You also have to get, a diverse, exactly.
Right.
And so that's like the hope, the goal, I mean.
Right. And so how are they bound to, how do they bind as little squares? Because I make these bars and the only way they stay together is if they're in the refrigerator or they're frozen. So this has a shelf life.
It does,
right?
Yeah. So it doesn't need to be refrigerated.
Right.
It can sit anywhere in your beauty cabinet, in your pantry, and so it has a shelf life of about 6 months. It's really that's when it's like freshest.
Wow.
Hopefully you have it. It's 1 bite a day, and we ship 30 packs direct to your door every month. And it's actually the binder in it is dates, so it's really natural.
Okay.
And dates obviously have a lot of health benefits as well.
Exactly.
So we have under 4 grams of sugar in every bite, and it gives it that sort of delightful experience. It's more delightful than swallowing a handful of pills. Hopefully.
Right. Completely.
Yeah.
I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely absorb.
And it's real food, so it's what your body is meant to absorb and made to absorb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So where is it being sold? Is it online, I assume? And where else is it being distributed?
So we're all online right now.
Okay.
We're largely subscription-based, so for $39 a month, you can sign up, and we have a super flexible subscription, so you can, change your frequency, you can snooze it, you can swap flavors, whatever you'd like, cancel anytime, and it's just shipped to your door, super easy.
Wow, that is amazing. And what are people saying? What are some of the testimonials?
We get all sorts of things. So we targeted sort of 4 functional, key benefits, I would say. So one is energy, which we get a ton of.
Okay.
The other is just mood.
Like balancing
the mood, uplifted mood.
Yeah.
The other one is
amazing.
stress. So feeling, more balance and stress.
Right.
And then the fourth is like skin and hair and nails. And so I get pictures of people like, look at my nails, they're so strong. And like my hair, it's so shinier. My
After
skin.
just taking it for a certain amount of time.
But we also get, really interesting, everyone's different, has a different level of, I think, deficiency. And so some people will write in and say, wow, like I have decreased sugar cravings. Or more regular digestion.
Right.
And there's, so much more than just the 15 sort of nutrients that we talk about in here that helps with a lot of this stuff. So it's great. And that's our biggest mission. We just want people to feel their best in their skin.
Yeah. Totally.
Yeah.
And to do it in an easy way and the best way possible, right? So do you have other things that you're working on in regards to the other product lines of this, or at the moment this is
at the moment this is it. This is what we're focusing on. But we have our broader mission is really to radically change the way that we nourish ourselves, and we think of ourselves as an everyday essentials brand. So we want to revolutionize daily health solutions, and we're starting with kind of replacing your multivitamin. But ultimately, we see a wealth of opportunity in really reinventing the entire idea of a supplement aisle altogether.
Right. True.
And so that's where we're headed. But right now,
this has been a big deal, right?
Yes. Yeah.
So in terms of you and your health, this has really changed how you feel.
Yeah.
And
my metabolism, my energy, my skin, I went back to normal. And so
it sounds like you did when you started doing some dabbling in the spirulina and those kind of things that are really brilliant for those kind of illnesses and ailments. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, I so look forward to actually trying them for a month. I actually had some, but I didn't continue to do it because I have so many supplements that I do take.
Right.
So it'd be fun to move aside those supplements and take this and see how it goes, because I'm definitely, food is medicine, and I design a cleanse that I deliver, and it's all food-based, and in 5 days people can change how they feel.
Totally.
So, and I'm sure it can be the same way with this.
Exactly. Yeah. And it's and you just have confidence in what you're taking because you know exactly what's in it. It's transparent. It's these 13 plants. There's no other hidden, things inside,
right?
Or scary toxic ingredients.
Yeah.
It's also just, a lot of people don't know. One of the alarming stats I love to give is most of your vitamin D, for instance, on your shelf today comes from lanolin, which is really an overprocessed ingredient that's from sheep's wool.
Right. Isn't that disgusting?
And it's when you think about that, it's ours comes from mushrooms. So I think,
the food-based is way to go.
Yeah.
Are there any other facts like that? Because that is fascinating.
I think that's probably there's some other, there's a lot of, vitamins derived from coal tar and petroleum byproducts. And these are things that you just would never know from a label.
Yeah.
I never knew it until I really had to start doing my research and being okay, what is this vitamin D? It's a compound from what? And, when you start to peel back those layers, it's wow, it comes from greasy sheep's wool from New Zealand.
That's disgusting.
It doesn't feel like what I want to put in my body every day. Yeah.
No, and when someone hears that, that news isn't out there enough, is it?
No.
All of those things.
Exactly.
Yeah, they're a little bit hidden under the radar, which I don't love.
So,
and I do feel like a lot of people walk into the supplement aisle of these Whole Foods and Erewhon, and they're like, oh, what the hell do I do? Yeah. There's so many.
It's overwhelming.
Yeah.
And so much of the marketing, I think, and messaging, particularly to women, is sometimes derogatory. It's lose 10 pounds or skinny this or whatever. And it's, that's something that this is something to fill your gaps in your diet in much smarter ways, and try to get the best nutrients that you can from real food in the best form possible, and just kind of have that authentic conversation with the customer is really important. As well.
That's really brilliant. I love it. I love anything food based. So, and it also just being regulated also is something that I don't find very often. So that's what I love too.
Yeah. So we're not a supplement at all. We're really a food product, and we're FDA regulated. We have a nutritional fact panel, not a supplement panel. So people can know that we're not, hiding anything.
Yeah, which is so smart.
Yeah.
So I ask all my guests to sum up their mission in one word, and what would yours be?
It's a really great question. Community.
I love it. So people talking to each other and supporting each other, and
one word, it's community. If we really are going to change our health, and that includes, not only our human health, but our planetary health, it really requires us working together. True. And so that's why, building this product, I wanted to do it with, and even how we launched this product has always been with people and with their, voice, like I said earlier, at the heart of it.
Yeah.
So that's the most important thing, I think, is community and building that.
That's brilliant. Well, I loved meeting you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for being on the show.
Yeah.